Let's bring into the picture or into the conversation Khotso Silo, who is in the Gauteng province, Vosloorus, to be exact. Khotso, where you are, describe the situation, what you're seeing from your side.
Good morning, Koli. Well, as you can see that looters have been able to crack open the ShopRite store. The shelves are empty, the fridges are barren, and people are just running riot. At the moment, because the store is empty, the mass population has moved towards the storeroom warehouse. That's where people are there in droves, and they've got their plastic bags where they are filling as much as they can. I think it's also another indication to show how hungry people are during this COVID-19 pandemic, that a little sign of chaos and people are already running for shelves where they can get some food and some drink.
Yeah.
We do know that a lot of people have lost their jobs due to the stringent COVID-19 pandemic. And of course, we can see the frustrations, some of these frustrations boiling over. We can see people moving around, trying to scramble for the little scraps that they can get. It is a tough period. It is, protests that have been linked to the hashtag Free Zuma.
Yeah.
But I honestly
Khotso,
feel from the scenes that I'm seeing that it's a little bit bigger than that. Yes, it is criminal activity, but it's a little bit bigger than the hashtag Free Jacob Zuma.
Yeah, Khotso, you mentioned COVID-19 and its impact, people having lost jobs. And very interestingly, the last point you touch on, I want to think that you're absolutely spot on, that this has to do with poverty now. Any sentiment from the people as to why they're doing this? Remember the hashtag you're talking about, that this has to do with former President Jacob Zuma being imprisoned. Is there such a sentiment from the people? Are you able to get a word from them?
Well, speaking to the people here in Vosloorus, many of them feel that the burning issues are that the lockdown, the stringent lockdown measures that have been put in place are really hampering their ability to go out and perhaps try cut somebody's grass or do somebody's hair in order to earn a little bit of money. And because now that they are locked down, those little jobs that put food on the table have been taken away from them, and they haven't been able to make ends meet by any stretch of their imagination. And I think it's the people who live relatively below the breadline that are feeling the full brunt and the full effects of COVID-19. And as things stand, I mean, there are people who've lost their lives. There are people who are in hospitals. There are people who are still looking to get vaccinated. But those who are out there and still hungry and looking for a way to make ends meet, life is a little bit hard. And I think these frustrations are demonstrated by what we see here today.
Yeah. Khotso, I want to challenge you a bit. Let's try and talk to those who are possibly willing to talk to you right now as you and I have this conversation. Let's allow you to try and get closer to them and put in the question about whether or not this still has to do with former President Jacob Zuma being imprisoned or not.
Yeah, I will try and find somebody who is willing to talk at the moment. I guess the people are not willing to be on camera because of the looting that is taking place. And I think for now, I think we can try and find a few people by the parking area, maybe, who are not part and parcel of what is happening inside ShopRite at the moment.
Yeah.
But yes, I think the situation right now, I think South Africa has always been built on using violence and criminal activities as a form of protest. And I think this is just one of those. I think the hashtag Free Zuma sparked what a lot of people have been contemplating and perhaps wanted to do, and just used this occasion to piggyback on that hashtag in trying to make their point, that their frustrations are boiling over. And I think we have found a few people who'd want to talk.
All right. Let's see. Let's try and allow you to try and get a hold of them. All
But
right.
I'm sure if we do, perhaps
It's fine, Khotso. We can
give
see.
it a little bit more time, we might find someone for you. But at the moment, people are a little bit camera shy because of the activities that are taking place inside ShopRite Checkers here at Naledi shopping complex in Vosloorus.
Yeah, no, it's completely understandable. People are very much aware that what they are doing is actually unlawful, and they're well aware that they are breaking the law, and it ordinarily wouldn't be easy for them to want to engage with the media.